The quarterback position in the NFL is the most anti-black position in the history of sports when it comes to team sports. There are two types of quarterbacks: the unapologetically black quarterback and the house Negro quarterback. One of the main difference between the two is the house Negro quarterback is going to get a chance to win a championship and have a long, successful, driven career as a starter in the NFL. The unapologetic black quarterback is going to be more like traded team to team, plagued with injuries, always under scrutiny, starting position always at question, and all type of miscellaneous bullshit. I think Michael Vick is the last quarterback that was gonna have a hood mentality and be a starter or even make it to the NFL. But yeah, they did your boy dirty. They as soon as he got in the league, they made his team a run pass type offense, reflecting away from his rocket for arm, so they can keep the stigma of black quarterbacks run. That's why white quarterbacks are better. But they got him caught up in that dog shit, made him look like a psychopath for dog fighting, which everybody does who has dogs. But they made him look bad. Ever since he been out, he been cooning and they ain't been helping him. I hope it is on the low, but that nigga need to go black. Go back to the black community and start his own business, man. Your brand is worth millions. And the only reason them white analysts keep you around on the shows because they know they had a hand in stopping your greatness. But yeah, Michael Vick, the Michael Jordan of football. Unapologetically black quarterback. Now he cooning, but I don't see him winning yet.
Michael Vick pled guilty to federal dogfighting charges.
66 dogs were removed from Vick's property, Bad News Kennels. The reports show some animals were found buried, dead on that property. I personally think that he's a sociopath.
The collective picture was a very bad one.
See, the problem is these players think these white coaches actually care about them. They don't. They hate you. You know what I mean? They hate you. They really hate you on the low. And you won't know until it's time to get rid of you. But that's their job. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they did to RG3. You know what I'm saying? He believed in those coaches. You know what I'm saying? Had him out there his rookie year. Hurt bad in the last couple of games. Went out there and destroyed his career. You know what I'm saying? And he was being his own man, and they didn't like that. That's the end of that brother's career.
Situation with a coach who never wanted him. A lot of the disagreements came to how RG3 wanted to play. After that ACL injury his rookie year, he wanted to throw more and run less. His dad even spoke up publicly saying that he wanted to see more passing plays from the Redskins.
I blame myself for not getting to the kid. He really believed he was Aaron Rodgers. In his mind, he believed he was Aaron Rodgers. I said, you know what? You're not Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is not you.
Or Peyton Manning.
Or Peyton Manning. In time, though, you can learn to drop back game. And you will get better, but you got to do some of the things that we've been doing your rookie year just to keep the defenses off you.
Again, Griffin rolling to his right. Was looking for Hankerson, comes underneath, and the pass incomplete for Garcon. And now Griffin is really slow back to the huddle.
Yeah, he
See the limp, and 2nd and 22. And snap. And it belongs to Seattle. And Robert Griffin III is down on the ground and can't get up. Stunned silence here at FedEx Field is one of the brightest stars to come into this league in a long time.
Joe, it kind of goes back to the point that you made earlier as far as the conversation or lack thereof that occurred when the injury happened 4 weeks ago between him and between Mike Shanahan and Dr. James Andrews, and whether or not RG3 was at risk playing in this game with that injury.
The later part of that article we talked about earlier, Dr. Andrews was saying, I'm the one that shut him down that day finally. I've been a nervous wreck letting him come back as quick as he has. He's doing a lot better this week, but he's still recovering, and I'm holding my breath.
Can't forget about Cam Newton, Superman in the flesh. You gotta understand, man, these white people are tricky. Just like the players are evolving, their coaching style is evolving, and you never know what type of tricks they got going to get in your head, because these brothers really believe that there's no racism involved. Sometimes they baby them all the way to the big leagues and then start fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it took that long to figure out what breaks you, because they damn near unbreakable. But yeah, so I guess Cam had a situation where his owner had rape allegations or whatever, and Cam stuck by him. But I always wonder why they let him dab, because I knew that was unsportsmanlike conduct, but he seemed to get away with it. I always wonder. I've been stopped watching football, but I always wondered that. But I guess he stuck by him, and then I don't know, Cam became bigger in life. But Cam's sold his faith when he started influencing the whole world, had little white kids dabbing. Yeah, that was it. Somebody should have pulled his coat. Somebody probably did, but Cam probably thought they was hating. But as soon as his owner was gone, his little handler or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they got him the hell out of there. And then in retaliation, he got a 1-year contract to the New England Patriots for $1.5 million, lower than the backup. To replace who? The motherfucking Tom Brady, the GOAT. And then of course he gonna have a terrible season. They don't want him. They want him to look inferior compared to Tom Brady.
Dab! Take up your turn. Sage, dab. Dab. Dab for Divine.
Tonight, a 49ers broadcaster has been suspended for inappropriate comments he made.
I'm not trying to make no mistakes. Like you said, I fumbled, and my job is to fix it.
On a radio show Monday, radio color analyst Tim Ryan said QB Lamar Jackson, who is black, is skilled at faking handoffs because of his, quote, dark skin color with a dark football.
I need you to understand how petty these motherfuckers are. Before any of these guys went to college, or every place they went, they wanted them to play receiver or free safety. But they demanded they play quarterback, and the college said, okay, you'll play quarterback. You know what I mean? Either way, they would have took him as a receiver. Same with the NFL. Lamar Jackson, he had to tell the motherfuckers like, yo, I want to be a quarterback. So they took him. he got to be a quarterback. But they would have blew his little $1 million contract, had him come in, play receiver or free safety, and have him ruin his career. They don't give a fuck about you, bruh. For real. And they will blow a bag on you just to see you ruin your career.
Super Bowl MVP, Doug Williams of the Washington Redskins. First black quarterback to start a Super Bowl, the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. I hope he puts to bed once and for all about the black athlete in professional football.
To reach Pro Football Summit, Doug Williams had to travel a path laden with obstacles. His valiant journey began in 1978 when the Tampa Bay rookie impressed head coach John McKay with his arm strength and the strength of his character.
Of course, I've been a Williams fan all along. I've had to listen to a lot of nonsense. And he realizes where he's going in life. He's not a guy who has 2 or 3 Mercedes, has a big hat, 74 girlfriends. He is intelligent. He knows what he wants to do later on in life. And I admire him for it.
Relax, Dougie. You did a good job.
Going to the Super Bowl and getting the opportunity to play is some of the dream that Martin Luther King is talking about. Not so much black and white, but the fact as an individual, as a person, and no matter who you are, what color you are, just get that same opportunity that everybody else gets.
With the racial tension in America, what this country was built on, with all the racial tension, there's 2 that's very sensitive. That's Trayvon Martin and the whole stop resisting movement with the police brutality. Now, with that said, adding the Colin Kaepernick, if you agree with them on those 2 subjects, then you're clearly letting them know what side you're on. And that will get you in position to be a house Negro. And I don't care who you are, what color you are. Those are hateful statements. And if you are a black man, that shows signs of self-hate. A lot of these interracial datings, the spouse be racist. And it's crazy that people be that miserable out here. But what that said about the person that's with that person. But Russell Wilson probably had to learn the hard way with his first wife. But I ain't got nothing too bad to say about the brother. He with Sierra now. Even, another person that was bleeding the coaches got jerked early in his career. But hopefully Sierra ain't playing that nigga and ain't really happy. You know what I'm saying? That concludes this little mini documentary. Catch me on the next one.